Hey guys, Jin Graves here. So, I just kind of wanted to have a discussion with y'all on manga, I guess. And I guess it's kind of more of a wide manga video. Um, but still kind of getting more like for real with it. Um, you know, manga is great. And it's kind of weird trying to get into it and tell you guys about it. Um, but it's manga's like for everybody, and you know, I know a lot of people don't really sit back and think about it too much, but there's all the stuff that we do, um, enjoying manga, anime, stuff like that, and there's not really any there's nothing that really goes with it, I guess you would say. There's not, because you read it, you're X or Y or Z. I feel like I'm gonna have to like really get into it to explain it to you guys. Um, being in the manga community is really great and everything, and I highly recommend that you get into it and whatnot. Just because of all the different people you can talk to, um, and stuff like that. There's so much. Part of my friends on YouTube are all the way across on the other side of the world. And that's kind of why I wanted to have this talk with you guys, even though I guess, it is kind of one sided. So you guys just have to kind of sit back and listen. But, you know, manga is awesome, amazing. I wouldn't have some of the friends that I have now without it. And, I feel like there's a lot that's owed to manga. In it, there's a lot of different things that I like about manga. It's not a subject that, like, one person puts their hand on, or one type of race of person can enjoy, or anything. After it kind of like got over here to America, it kind of like spread like fire and oil, you know, going everywhere. Everybody can enjoy it, and I really like that we can have a community that's as good as we have right now because of that stuff. You're always going to have those bad apples in there too, though. So, I mean, you can't have a perfect patch or anything of what you put into it. You're always going to have a little something get eaten by bugs, or, um, apples that don't taste as good as they should, just different stuff like that. And, that's kind of what I really like about it. There's no race to manga. There's no sex to manga. Um, I mean, there's nothing to it. There's no judgment. And, you know, that's kind of one of the things that I did to actually um, enjoy manga. Um, you know, my brother, or my brother figure, I just call him my brother, because we've known each other forever and we have super close bonds and all that other stuff. So, um, even calling him my brother figure makes me feel like it's distasteful. But for you guys, obviously, we're more of adopted brothers together than we are by blood. Um, but I would say the bonds are probably more strong than most of my blood siblings, just because of all the stuff that him and I have been through together, talks that we've had, different stuff. And that's actually kind of more of one of the things that I really liked about that, is that I got to have this person that was like a brother that was like my same age and all the other stuff like that. Um, you know, and it's really fun having that. But like I said, there's no age to it. Obviously, if you know my brother, um, you know, my brother is African American. You know, and the way me and him see people is more off of your cultural background, not a skin color that you have or something. I mean, you can be, you know, bleached, dyed, everything, whatever, just to give yourself a different color if you wanted to. Um, you know, um, you know, like I said, manga is not sexist either. And I mean, we have different people that are out there in our community and whatnot that are transgender, going through all the different stuff. So obviously, there's nothing that's gonna hold anybody back from enjoying manga. Um, there's nothing really to it. It's just enjoyable. It's a medium that we can all get with, and that's why I always think that it's really good talking to people about manga, because you can always make that connection, whether it's you had a different background and we grew up with different foods or whatever. As long as you find somebody that likes manga or something like that, you're not really gonna go wrong. So a lot of people think that it's funny that I collect so much too. And another reason why, which I mean, there's a super long list of laundry reasons why, is um, is that manga. There's always going to be some manga that is going to help somebody, or that somebody's going to like. Kind of like superheroes. Stanley is one of like my um, biggest heroes. Just writing the many different heroes that he did. Um, doing all that, there were so many different things that he had already started moving on before a lot of other people did. You know, um, Female superheroes, Native American superheroes, black superheroes, white superheroes. Um, superheroes that were angry, like we could get sometimes, or ones that were meek, or I mean, just a total spectrum of emotions, a total different groups based on their race, everything, and being a hero brought them together. So I feel like that's kind of what it is for all of us doing that in the manga community, is that manga is kind of what brings us all together, you know. And there's a lot of great stories out there. There's a lot of great characters that are out there. And there's always one that you can attach to. There's always going to be a story that you might like. Um, you know, and even though it started out as something that was in Japan, you know, it's kind of grown grown crazy, and it's grown out farther to all of us. There's a lot of us that there's ones that haven't been published, and it's more personal. Manga is something that's personal for all of us. Um, and whether it's something to get away from, taking a break from novels, or college books, or something like that, or just filling a gap in your day. I mean, there's so much that you can do with it. Enjoy reading and different stuff like that. So I just really wanted to put this out there. I know I did one of these last year. I know I've kind of piddle paddled around it on some of my other videos with a few of these things. So, really just wanted to do one and put it out there for you guys. That way, you would have um, this, um, stuff, understand what I'm saying. And if it's just somebody that's out there, I know all my manga tuber friends and whatnot will hop on this video, and like it and put comments down and everything for that. But I just really wanted to make this not for them so much, not for, all the other people that do this. I wanted to do this for all the people that don't really, have one of those things or haven't gotten in a group yet or anything else like that. I mean, this is a good group to be in. Um, if you want to make videos, if you want to, um, just chat. There's some of us that are writers, and I mean, people that know computer stuff, and I mean, it's just a whole bunch of different stuff. And that's another good thing is that there's not a subject for manga. There's all kinds of subjects in manga. There's, you know, how are they put together? How's the story written? What's the content of the story? What is it about? I mean, there's so much stuff. So, you know, that's kind of, like I said, another reason I want to do this is not for the regular manga tubers, the regular manga people in our community that watch this and read manga on a regular basis. It's for anybody that kind of stumbles upon this video, watches it, and knows how great this community is, and stuff like that. So hopefully you'll pick up a manga book, jump into it, and you know, really get to sit down and enjoy it. Find somebody that might be in one of our manga tuber community stuff that's on here, and you know, just make some new friends and whatnot. I know there's a bunch of us too um, that grew up in kind of smaller towns that didn't really have a lot of people that were around that read or watched anime or anything like that. So there's so much that you can talk about. Now that even pops are coming out as anime figures and different stuff like that, like there's more to talk about. There's more stuff, video games. So I just want to throw this out there for you guys. Hopefully you'll hop into one of our communities. You'll try and join into it. There's just so much. And especially if you're going through a hard time, there are a lot of people that are out there that go through hard times. Some of us do it. Some of us, um, I guess I would say I've found myself really respected by a lot of people. And so some people will actually come to me and, so you have all that stuff. It's, like I said, it's a great community to do that and to help people and talk to everybody and stuff. And, manga is a really good source to like let out that stress. That's another reason why I like to read it, So there's so much that it can do. So hopefully you'll hop in and join the community. You'll watch some of the other people that I'm connected to in one way or another, whether it's the same manga we like, the same genre, or just being manga tubers in general, however it is. And, check us out, hop in, be friends, and, find your niche in our community. So that's about it. You know, uh, just hope that you kind of watch this video and you get to move forward, and you know, find something wonderful to get into. So, anyway, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. I'm Jen Graves. Like I said, there's so many people out there. Check them out. Bye.